And one fact tuning into today's video, doing the 5-day forecast day, you'll have a detailed look at weather for the next 5 days across the British Isles. It's going to be very hard to pin down the detail, but the overall idea is that it's going to be pretty unsettled with low pressure tending to be in control. Now, before we go on video, we want to talk about the advertising. There's keyword ads on all my pages at GazOverBiz.com. Some of the words display links, they're green words, and if you roll your cursor over those words, they will display links to ads. If you click through the words, then you support GazOverBiz.com by doing it. So thanks very much for that. Also want to mention the websites we're using for the video. Got radar picture from the UK Met Office, the charts from weathercentral.de and weatheroutlook.com, and all three of those websites can be found on my links page. So starting off with the radar picture, this was the radar picture at 9 o'clock this morning. Some sporadic fairly light rain across Scotland and northern England. Signs of heavier rain just coming in towards the southwestern approaches as we've gone through the morning. That rain across northern England and Scotland has continued to get lighter and patchier, but this rain down across the southwest is getting heavier and more widespread, spreading across the channel. That's going to be pushing northwards through the course of the afternoon, affecting many central southern parts of England, South Wales, in towards the South Midlands, on in towards East Anglia, southeastern England eventually by the end of the afternoon. So this is today's pressure chart. This is the low pressure off the coast of Ireland. That's bringing that area of rain up to the southwest. So I think what we're going to find through the course of the day is outbreaks of rain getting heavier and more steady down across the south, moving along the south coast, and then pushing northwards into South Wales, the South Midlands, parts of East Anglia, South East England, turning quite wet as we get towards the evening. Further north, we are going to have some lighter rain for Scotland and northern England, maybe pepping up a little bit over Scotland and Northern Ireland later on, but I think up there the rain is a good deal lighter and more sporadic. We've also got some warm sunny spells coming through across central and eastern areas of the country just at the moment. They'll go across southeastern parts as the rain spreads in, of course, but in that sunshine it really is quite warm, with temperatures possibly up to 21, 22 degrees into the low 70s Fahrenheit. But as I say, in the southeast and across parts of the East Midlands, southeastern parts of Midlands, it will go, that sunshine, I think, later on this afternoon as the cloud and rain moves up. Tight packed isobars as well of this area of low pressure, so the wind is going to be getting up a little freshened through the course of the night across England and Wales. Really quite a windy night for the time of year, with the trees in full leaf. There may be a few branches blowing around actually with this wind, but I think we are going to find outbreaks of rain across parts of England and Wales, particularly in the south and south east, particularly through the first half of the night, tending to clear away into the southern North Sea in the latter part of the night, and then bringing more showery rain through for parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern England through the course of the night. Winds lighter up there, as I say, very windy across parts of England and Wales through the course of the night. Temperatures holding up very nicely at around 10 or 11, no problems there. Being a little bit fresher later on in the night, I think. It was a very warm and sticky night last night. It'll be feeling a bit fresher tonight, particularly later in the night. Going into Thursday, and well, we're in this westerly flow really across the country. Low pressure is dominating up to the northeast of Scotland. Still really quite windy across southern parts of the country, so that westerly wind will be blowing. I think really we're looking at sunshine and showers on Thursday, maybe some longer spells of rain for parts of northern England for a time, but really it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain on Thursday. Some drier spells in the south and the southeast, closest area of high pressure, always more rain and showers up to the north. It's going to be a cooler, fresher day tomorrow at around 16, 17, 18 degrees, feeling a lot fresher than it is the case today. This next area of low pressure is moving in off the Atlantic as we move through into Friday. I think we're looking at sunshine and showers really for the east of the country. Some of those showers could be quite heavy with the risk of a rumble of thunder, and later on for Scotland and Northern Ireland, as this low pressure moves in, we'll find the showers merging into longer spells of rain. Temperatures on Friday, again around 17 or 18 degrees. As we move through in Saturday, the low pressure is sitting there to the north of Scotland. We've got this next area of low pressure developing out to the west of the country. That will be with us on Sunday, but actually we've got a very slight transient ridge across southern areas on Saturday. So I do think that for England and Wales we should see mainly dry weather. There could be a few showers still scattered about, but I think mainly dry for England and Wales on Saturday. Whereas for Scotland and Northern Ireland, parts of northern England, yes, I think we are looking at more heavy showers, maybe merging into longer spells of rain for parts of Scotland. Temperatures maybe up to 19 or 20 degrees, 20 is 68 Fahrenheit. Then we bring that trough through across the country as we move through into Sunday. So Sunday will be a quite wet day potentially, with some outbreaks of fairly heavy rain around, and if it's not persistent rain, it'll be showery with maybe some showers, thundery. Could be some cracks of thunder on Sunday. Light winds though, so it won't be feeling too bad, but temperatures will take a dip anyway, with the showers and rain around at just 14, 15 degrees in the north, 17 or 18 perhaps in the south, but quite disappointing temperatures on Sunday. And as we move through into Monday, we've got some uncertainty beginning to take place for next week. High pressure is showing signs of bridging to the north, but we've got this area of low pressure sitting to the south. That could try and spread some thundery rain or some thunderstorms into southern and southeastern parts of the country on Monday afternoon, whereas for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, tending to stay mainly dry, I think, on Monday with sunny spells. Temperatures could eventually get really quite warm in the southeast, possibly up to 24 or 25 degrees into the upper 70s Fahrenheit if this low pressure comes far enough north, because there's some very warm and humid air associated with it over France. But it's a difficult one to pin down. That I'll be keeping you updated on that through the rest of the week. Find out a little charts from the weather outlook, and well, this is overdoing the rain across the north, I think, at the moment. It's much lighter and more patchier than that, as we've already seen. Through the course of the afternoon, we're going to find rain getting heavier across southern and central parts of England and Wales. Some really quite wet weather spreading up from the south during this afternoon. Quite warm and humid though. As we move through into Thursday, well, I think we're looking at fairly dry conditions really for England and Wales. Will be some showers around, but a lot of showers further north, merging into longer spells of rain in some places. Showery for Friday. Showers could be heavy and thundery in the east, and longer spells of rain likely in the west and the north later on in the day. This is showing mainly fine weather for Saturday. I think England and Wales will get the best of it on Saturday with a good deal of dry weather. Still the chance of showers or longer spells of rain though for Scotland. And then as we move through into Sunday, well, this isn't showing it too bad for Sunday, but I think there will be more rain around than this is suggesting on Sunday. Temperatures taking a tumble as well. And then as we move through into Monday, a lot of uncertainty about Monday, mainly dry in the north, but question marks for the south. We could start to see some heavy thundery showers breaking out in the south, but that is really quite uncertain, and I'm going to have to keep you updated on what's going on through next week, because it is potentially a thundery sort of pattern, particularly through the first bit of next week, so that could be really quite interesting. So in summary, well, we're looking at an unsettled few days, showers or longer spells of rain. It's quite warm and humid today. Those temperatures will be dropping off through the rest of the week. Not going to be particularly cold, but certainly not exciting temperatures, a little bit below average on many of the days. And that's it really, showers or longer spells of rain coming up. That's it for now. I'll be doing a events and festivals forecast this evening, so come back for that if you're interested in the Isle of Wight Festival, Glastonbury Festival, British Grand Prix, that kind of thing. Come back this evening. That's going to be on my events page. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.